Tawfiq, so here you are, you've been with this large corporation, multi-billion-dollar, internationally known Wrigley company for so many years. Where did you get your entrepreneurial insights to now be able to be involved in these entrepreneurial endeavors?
It's a lifelong journey. It really doesn't start at a corporation. It has nothing to do with education or where to go to school. It's a mindset. You know, when you look at events, look at what happened in the world. Today, if I look, for example, we have a new president coming up January, and a lot of people did not vote for this new president. If you sit back and think about what positive things the new president can bring, I think you have an innovative mindset, because it is about the positive, about going forward. So it is really how you think more than learning something.
I hope you're right. Yeah, absolutely, Tawfiq.
Wait a minute. The stock market's at an all-time high today.
That's right.
Unemployment, thank you for the past 4 years, is at a practically all-time low.
That's right.
Let's just not get so upset about things.
Well, I'm just curious, though, Terry, you can share with all of us. I mean, when you stop counting someone who is unemployed, when they've stopped looking for work, I mean, what kind of statistics really are those?
I'm just commenting on where we've been since 2007. You're absolutely right about that. I sat with economists the other night listening to them debate the workforce participation rate. Is it because people are older and retiring and no longer say they're looking for work, or is it because, look, you know what? I'm going to say this right now, because you can't be happy, much less an entrepreneur, much less successful, if we don't have the perspective. Some of us were born right after World War II. It was like the end of America. I mean, my grandparents lived through the Depression. I'm sure that there was a moment when we thought it was the end of America. Pearl Harbor Day, it's like 75 years ago tomorrow. And I'm sure there were people who thought it was the end of America. And the Korean War, and my generation's war, the Vietnam War, and the great inflation of the late 70s. Mortgage rates, the prime rate at 21%. Mortgage rates at 15%. Tell that to kids today who think, oh, it's going up to 4. You know, we had a recession in the early 80s that had double-digit unemployment, and we bounced back. We had 9/11. You know, one lesson we should know and share is that America always comes back. We will survive and prosper. And yeah, everything doesn't go the way we want it, either globally or domestically. But hey, that's no reason not to keep working toward a better future, no matter what the cards that are dealt you. So that's never a reason to give it up. And if that turns you sour, you have just dug your own first shovel of going down, instead of looking up and saying, hey, what's the opportunity? Which is just why I reached out and said yes when you said that.